Hey, I'm Justin, and welcome to the Landis Look, where we take an inside look at the world of real estate. You guys are going to love this. We actually just recorded this a few seconds ago, and I forgot to hit record on the screen because we're going to show you some great houses today. And so you'd have to sit there and listen to me for 10 minutes talking about houses that you couldn't see any pictures of. So we didn't think that would be super enjoyable. So welcome to the Landis Look Take 2 today. And this is actually the second version or second in a series that we decided to do, because last week we showed you $250,000 to $300,000 houses around Metro Atlanta. And a lot of you all told us that you love seeing those. So we thought, hey, let's continue it. And so this week we've doubled our price point, $500,000 to $600,000 price point. And you'll be able to see that that price point, it buys you a lot in a lot of parts of town. Almost everywhere in Atlanta, you can get something in that price point. Even premium neighborhoods like Morningside or Chastain Park, every now and then you'll find a tear down in the 500s or a house that needs a renovation in that price point. There's only a few places that you really couldn't get any real estate at all in the $500,000 to $600,000 price point. So today we're going to take a little bit of tour of the city and show you what your money would buy you in this price point. And we're going to start right in my home neighborhood, right down the street from our office, an awesome house that we just put on the market in Grant Park, and it's priced at $599,000. And this is, I think, quintessential Grant Park. You see this house and you're like, yeah, that house looks good. Front porch, classic styling. This is the kind of house where you see it and you want to walk right in the front door. And so let's do that. Let's go in the front door. When you come in, you also see what I think most buyers would want to see in an older historic home like this. You see original details like the original molding. You see the 100-year-old heart pine floors. You see the original fireplace. You see the original tile on the fireplace. This is the kind of house when you come in here, you're like, oh yeah, this house is awesome. This is the character that we want. My wife actually called this it factor. When we were looking for our first house in Grant Park, she was like, hey, I want a house that has the it factor. And I was like, you can't search for that in MLS. It's really hard to find what is the it factor. And seeing houses with her, I came to find out, hey, it's these historic details that you can no longer put in a house. So a house either has it or a house doesn't have it. And this house has it for sure. This house also has things that you want in an old house to not be old. And those things are new in this house. And that's, for example, you come in here and you see the kitchen. And you're like, yes, I like that the floors in the house are old. I don't want the kitchen to be old. And it's not. This kitchen is awesome. It's been completely redone. And so you have the modern open kitchen, opens up to a family room in the back, which people also love the open floor plan. You have an island for your guests or your family to sit at. You've got the beautiful new appliances. And so this house has a great marriage of historic charm and the new things that most of us want in a house. Also has a couple little special features and special things that a lot of houses in these older neighborhoods don't have, such as this house has an attached one-car garage, which is really rare, has storage in the basement, has a fenced backyard. This house has a lot of those perks. And that's, as you look at this price point and you're like, hey, what would be the difference between $500,000 and $600,000? It's that you get the great finish level here, and you get those additional things that a lot of the older homes don't have. So this house, little over 2,000 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath house, just under $600,000. What about a condo? What kind of condo do you think that this price point gets you? It gets you a pretty killer condo, and I think you're going to love this. When I look at these pictures of this condo, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the kind of condo that I would want. This condo, also over 2,000 square feet. It's downtown. It's 3 beds, 2.5 baths, which is pretty rare for a condo. A lot of times you see 1 bed or 2 bed, 2 bath condos. This one, open floor plan, lots of space, exposed ceilings, lots of light. This building has full amenities. And so you have concierge, you have a rooftop deck, you have a gym, and you also have killer views. So I'm going to click through these pictures pretty quickly here, so bear with me, because I want to show you the outdoor space on this condo. You also get, there it is, covered balcony, your own private covered balcony, which is really nice, with views of this. This is the view right outside your balcony that you can sit and enjoy, sip on a cocktail every evening if you want. This is also a super walkable location. I'm a huge sports fan, so you want to go to Hawks, Falcons, United, right here out the door. Also, if you prefer concerts, going out to eat, running in the park, downtown attractions, you've got all those outside the door as well. So great location, lots of amenities, and a ton of space for absolutely killer unit. So we've seen 2 3-bedroom places. What if you're like, hey, I need more space. I want more space than this. You can definitely get more space in a lot of parts of town. And the next examples we're going to show you are exactly that. This next one is just outside the perimeter. This is in Smyrna. It's right outside 285. This is a newer construction house. So, this house was built in 2012, and it's about 3,600 square feet. So you get a lot of square footage in this house. I personally think it's a really attractive house, good looking house. High quality construction here. You've got built-ins beside the fireplace, plantation shutters, great moldings. You also, in a newer house like this, you get the things that come with a newer house. Like you get an open kitchen with a big island. You get a walk-in closet in the master bedroom or the master bathroom, master bedroom. You get big double vanity, separate shower and tub in the master. And you also get, my favorite part of this house, check out this patio. This is not something that you can get in a lot of houses in this price range. This is actually a really special feature of this house and a huge selling point. I mean, check this out. This is amazing. I mean, the outdoor fireplace, watch TV, it's covered, beautifully done, full outdoor kitchen, and this house still has a yard in addition to that, which you can see behind the fireplace. So this is a really great house, and this house was in the high 500s. The one thing I would say if you're, looking and you're like, I want, as many features as possible in the house, I'll show you in the next house something that this house doesn't have, which is a basement. This house doesn't have a basement. So what if you're like, want even more space? I want a basement, want to have a little bit more room maybe between the houses? Check out this house in Cumming. This house, it's in a great neighborhood, and it's in a gated neighborhood, has swimming pool in the neighborhood, one of the best elementary schools in the entire state. This house also built 5 or 6 years ago, but it has almost 6,000 square feet in total finished when you include the basement. Also has great details. I mean, there's shiplap, coffered ceilings, not a cookie cutter house by any stretch. Has the white updated kitchen. So even though the house isn't brand new, this kitchen looks brand new. It's the look that I personally love, and I think a lot of y'all would like as well. This is a great looking house, and one thing that I love about this house that I want to show y'all is it has a side entry garage. And I think just for the look of the house, this goes a long way. Front entry being you can see the garage door right in the front of the house, and it's just you drive right into the garage. A lot of times builders do that because driveway on the side of the house takes up a lot of space. So you have to have a wider lot in order to do that. You have that here. These houses aren't right beside each other. They have a little bit more space. So you can have the side entry garage where you can drive around and come into the garage on the side. And personally, I just love the look of this in a house. I think this is a really attractive front elevation in this house. It has nice depth and variation on it. This house also has all those extra rooms. It has multiple living spaces. It has a formal living room where you can use it as an office. Has a great sunroom on a double-sided fireplace here. Has a finished basement. So you get lots of space in this house, and you get great schools. You get Forsyth County taxes, which are way lower than Fulton County, City of Atlanta, for example. There's that sunroom. And so this house has tons of perks in it that I think go a long way for your money. This house is in the mid 500s. And I personally think, that's a lot of bang for the buck for the location, the neighborhood, the schools, the finishes in this house. And so, as you can see, I mean, in most parts of Atlanta, there is something for everyone in this price point. And one thing I'd say to you if you're considering this price point is there is more inventory in this price point than at lower price points. So if, you saw the houses last week at $250 to $300, and maybe you own a house in that price range or maybe in the 300s, there's less inventory there, making the market a little bit tighter, a little bit stronger for sellers than there is in this price point. And so if you're thinking, maybe should I move up into this price point? Should I sell that first or second house and move into a house in this price point? Now could be a great time to do that, where you're selling in still a tight inventory environment. You have more selection with a little bit more inventory at a bigger price point, and often that can mean a little more negotiation. Obviously, that depends on the house. And you don't have to give up your great interest rate because interest rates are super low right now. And so, a year ago, rates were up about a point higher than they were right now. That can be a really hard trade-off, trading that great interest rate you have on the first house for a higher interest rate. Don't have to worry about that now. And obviously the interest rate starts over. If you've been paying it down, your amortization starts new, but you're still having a similar interest rate as you look at your monthly payment on those two. So if that's your situation and you want to explore these neighborhoods or different neighborhoods in more depth, leave us a comment here or do what a lot of folks are doing and send us a private message about it. We're happy to have that conversation with you and help you dig into whatever part of town you're interested in this $500,000 to $600,000 price range. So I hope you all enjoyed these houses as much as I did. I will see you again next week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.